Hey, what's up, everybody? John, Wade Boggs fan here. It is Saturday night. This was to be a live video stream in which I would have a fellow Wade Boggs super collector on, but a last minute change in his availability means that we'll have to postpone it. Hopefully, we'll be able to do it tomorrow night, but we'll roll with the punches. And so instead, what I thought I would talk about, I do have a little bit of mail to show off, but what I thought I would talk about is the current state of the market, in particular baseball cards. I'm not into the football, basketball, and those are going crazy as well. I was watching a video earlier today. It may have been posted yesterday from Silver Jackify. He um, updates some of his cards and the market and what cards have gone up in the last month and down and so on and trends. And I mean, it's very interesting to watch and see what's happening. I just personally think it's nuts. That's just my point of view. I know each collector has his or her own reason for um, buying cards, selling cards, keeping cards, flipping cards, whatever they want to do as part of the hobby. And I understand that. But I just get the feeling, especially with the shortened baseball season, that I mean it's almost become like day trading stocks. I mean, I haven't watched too much baseball, but I've heard some with highlights and players that are doing well off the gate and star players that just haven't found their rhythm yet about a third into the season. And I think Mike, baseball collector, did uh, his current roster of the Mendoza line players, and man, there are some star players that aren't doing so well. But with that said, the cards that are just skyrocketing in value, these 2018, 19, 2020 cards that in PSA 10s are hundreds of dollars. A player, Mookie Betts, the other night had 3 home runs in the game. And I'm sure there's going to be a big spike in his 4 rookie cards. But then he could go next week, go 1 for 12 or something like that, and there's going to be a big sell off, and his cards are going to go back down. It's um I don't know. It's interesting to see, but at the same time, I think it's pretty nuts. Now, that's not to say that in the history of card collecting, going back decades, players' cards rise and fall due to their performance. It's just that with um, all these online platforms, you have eBay, you have YouTube, and everyone's checking out the market. Everyone's checking to see what cards have sold for. Um, I actually did to show you how much of a geek I am. For my master's degree back in the late 90s, my master's thesis was how baseball cards mirror the stock market. So, I mean, even back then, I noticed. Now, you could see if a player won an MVP award, you usually see, the following months, their rookie cards may tick up a little bit, or if they got injured during the season and missed half a season or something, their cards may go down. But it was a gradual increase or decrease. You didn't see such huge spikes, with a few exceptions. Probably 89 Upper Deck Griffey, the 85 Tops McGuire. Um, those two, just from recollection, had pretty quick spikes up, and then there was a bit of a crash. Maybe it didn't crash as fast, but it's always been part of the hobby. Cards go up and down in value based on predominantly the player's performance. So there's nothing new there, but it just seems that everything is on such a shortened time frame and a lot more speculation going on of players and especially rookies, and now with all these rare parallels. I forget which card it was. I think it was one of the Tatis, um, the Sapphire, I think, that Silver Jackify had that he just recently picked up. I forget what he said it was a month ago versus now. And I know Tatis. I guess he's hot. He cooled down maybe the last couple games. Again, are you going to see a several $100 swing in that Sapphire card because over a 3-game period he didn't do so well, and then the next 3-game period, if he breaks out of it, it's going to go back up again? It's crazy. So one case in point, in a previous video, I opened a fat pack of 2020 Top Series 2, and I pulled the rookie card, Lewis Robert. I don't know if this would be a 9, a 10. I'm not going to have it graded. I'm going to hold on to it. I guess it's a $20 card now. If in 5 years he's the next Trout and this is now a $300 base rookie card, great. If it's still $20 5 years from now, my mind, great. If you can find it in the dollar bin, that's fine with me as well. I have one. I can say I have one. Obviously, that's not my focus. Modern cards are not my focus, although, like I said, I do have some. And I know I'm rambling on a little bit, but um, I just think with the amount of money that's being spent on these cards, and the fact that you go to, everyone's complaining, you go to Walmart and Target and the shelves are empty. Can't find any retail. And, um, try to find something online at your hobby shop or some of the online wholesalers. Um, the price for boxes are doubling and tripling every couple of weeks because there's no supply. And I'm sure COVID may have something to do with it in terms of even baseball card supplies, top loaders, mags. You can't find them, and you get several $100s for, I guess, a case of 100 top loaders or so. It's so that's COVID related. That's the market inefficiencies right there in terms of supplies. But um, I don't know. It seems to me that I don't know how long it's going to be sustainable. I don't know how. If I had that type of money to throw thousands of dollars down on a card, especially for a Tatis who's had what, 1 full year in the majors, maybe 2. So forgive me if he's been in 2 and this is his 3rd year, but um, I'm sorry. Just to me, for me, money is my budget is very limited. Others, hey, to their credit, more power to you. You can spend that type of money on cards. Wonderful. Go after it. Go at it. I enjoy watching all that stuff, where prices are, but man, if I had that kind of money, graded vintage all day long and twice on Sundays. Of course, my Wade Boggs, I'd be able to get more higher end Boggs cards, but that's just me. And I know there are others out there that I think the same way that I do. I think maybe Eric, those back pages. I think he's sort of in that line of thinking. Um, but again, that doesn't mean he's right. I'm right. Um, Teach their own. I just find it interesting, a bit shocking. Um, and yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. So, again, hopefully we'll do the live stream tomorrow. I did get, I have some Wade Boggs cards I've gotten over the past couple days. One of them I have been wanting for several years now, and I was finally able to get one. Um, a little, I saw pictures of it. Nothing was wrong with the packaging or anything like that from a previous video that I complained about. Um, but when I actually looked at the card in hand, oh my gosh, I I wonder how they could have made the jersey pieces smaller. Man, they were really trying to stretch whatever they had left with jersey pieces. But anyway, with that said, I'm going to finally turn the camera around, show you the couple cards I got over the last few days, and let's go take a look. All right, we'll take a quick look at here some of the Boggs cards I got. This is from, I guess these could be considered art cards. Gypsy Oak. Many of you, maybe player collectors out there, know of Gypsy Oak. They have some pretty neat cards that they produce. Um, they're very well done, artist done. Some of them are, I think, somewhat limited edition, but I'm not 100% sure of that. But this is a Gypsy. This is from Gypsy Oak's Living Legends Starting 9 that came out this year, and this is the Wade Boggs. I like sort of like the block artist design of it. Really pops with the different colors there. And then this is the back showing all the different players in the starting 9. You got Randy Johnson, Bench, Murray, Sandberg, Boggs, Ripken Jr., Yastrzemski, Trout, and Dawson. And so this is the regular card. Then they also have the, I think they call it the proof, and that is the design that they used, or the initial drawing that they did, and then they sort of, I don't want to say, just filled in all the different little blocks there with a different color to make the final product. So that's, they're calling that the proof. Has the same backing there, and then they have the artist signature one. So signed by the artist and same back, but the artist signature one, the proof, and then the regular card. So thought those were neat to pick up. Then we have from 2020 Top Series 2 Warriors of the Diamond, the blue version. It's unnumbered, but blue. Barely tell there in the camo, but it is the blue. Then we have the card that I briefly showed off the other day when I had my little rant about packaging and how sellers should be packaging and shipping their cards for safety. And this one just came without a top loader, without a penny sleeve, just wrapped in some thin bubble wrapping, but it got undamaged, so I'm okay. I'm happy with it, but it just, I don't think it was the best. But 2020 Absolute Baseball, numbered 12 out of 20. This is the black stitch version. The red stitch, I think, is the more common one out of 40. So it has a baseball-y feel or look to it. I don't think it's an actual baseball like oh, it's escaping me now. The it's Sweet Spot signatures from the late mid to late 2000s. Um, Upper Deck Sweet Spot signatures. I think they may have used part of an actual baseball, maybe not, but if not, they made it look really like a baseball. But there's the back of it. And here's one I picked up. I This was on my checklist, and this is from 2005. And since 2005, I may have only seen one or two. Now, granted, it's out of 10, but in the last 15 years, I may have seen one or two copies of this. I knew it was out there. I couldn't even remember what it looked like. So when I saw it show up on eBay, I was like, "Oh, what's this one?" And I saw it on my checklist, and I didn't have it. So luckily, fortunately, I was able to win it. Ultimate Baseball Stars from 2005, Upper Deck Ultimate Collection, numbered 4 out of 10. It is a sticker autograph, has a little hologram there on the sticker, but it's large enough, nice, decent signature there. But just thought that was a really cool looking card, and was very fortunate, again, with my budget, to be able to pick this card up. Really, really neat card. And then finally, this is the one where I have I've seen this before, and it's not ultra rare. It's a print one out of 50. But every time I would see it, either it was a buy it now for too high, or I would lose out in the auction, and I was finally able to grab it. This one here, it's from 2006 Upper Deck Epic. It's Epic Foursome Fabrics with Ted Williams, Corey Yastrzemski, Bert Schilling, and Wade Boggs. check out the shine of that. It's numbered 44 out of 50 right there. But I mean, compared to my, I don't have a big thumb. I don't have big hands. Look how small those jersey pieces are. Man, I mean, if they it just, but it is a quad jersey card. Maybe not some. I mean, Kurt Schilling. Again, he very well could become a Hall of Famer. Nothing against Kurt Schilling, but when you're talking about the Red Sox, you're talking about Ted Williams, Harry Yastrzemski, and Wade Boggs. In my mind, I mean, there are others out there, of course, but just those three on one card, um, awesome. So that's what the back looks like. I'll end this video showing that off right there. I'll try to bring the camera in a little bit better on that, focus that in. So, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. I know there's been lots of videos and commentary on where the market is, and I think everyone says it's just completely nuts, but yet everyone's still paying outrageous prices for modern cards. Even non-graded copies are like crazy. But anyway, let me know your thoughts, and again, hopefully, I'll be going live tomorrow night, maybe around this time. So keep your eyes open. If not, it will be recorded for you to check out later. But it should be a fun time. I've known Rich for several years now. We're great friends. It should be a fun time. I think his son wants to get on the video chat as well. So that'll be good. So yeah, that's all I have for you tonight. As always, thanks for watching.